Hello, Gemini. Welcome to my channel. If you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. This is Jesselyn's Cajun Tarot, and I'm here to do a general love read for you today. Now, again, this is a general read, and what that means is only take the parts that resonate with you, leave the rest behind for someone else who might need to hear the message. Again, this is for the sign of Gemini. This could be your sun, moon, rising, or Venus signs. If you do have other placements within your chart, I recommend that you check out those videos because there could be messages for you there as well. So we'll go ahead and get started. God, holy angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please give us some messages when it comes to love for the sign of Gemini. What does Gemini need to know today, Spirit, when it comes to love? Flipped out the star. Want it to come out. Let's put it back. Let's see what else comes out. Thank you, Spirit. So far we have the Nine of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune, the Empress, the Ace of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords, what else, Spirit? We have the Nine of Wands, the Three of Wands, the Ace of Cups, Page of Cups, the Hermit, Nine of Pentacles, and the Three of Swords. All right. Let me look this over real quick for you. Get all your cards straight. Now, at the bottom of the deck, Lola. Sorry, that's my puppy, you guys. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Four of Cups. Definitely some type of despair here. Some feelings of loss, perhaps. Just really looking for some type of security here. A lot of disconnection is happening here. That two of you might not even be speaking at this time. We have the Hanged Man. Yeah, it looks like, this could be a time out to really sit back and look at the whole the situation as a whole, to really find out, where you can release some things. This could be someone playing victim as well. This is martyrdom in a way. Five of Pentacles, after a time of just feeling lost, feeling like they're left out in the cold. A lot of insecurity happened within this relationship here. With the Hierophant, looks like ethics, morality might have been in play in this. Perhaps values didn't line up the way that they should have. I do see that whatever happened here, though, it looks like someone's moving on and transitioning to calmer waters here. They are wanting to just move forward, go towards a different horizon, something maybe with a little less drama, a little less chaos. There were some secrets that were hidden within this relationship, within this dynamic here. Perhaps someone was keeping secrets. There was some type of deception, trickery that had happened. And with the High Priestess, this is letting me know that this High Priestess does not miss much. They know a lot more. They trust their intuition. They listen to their inner voice. Sometimes this person knows a lot more than what they're letting on. Looks like this person's ready to take a leap of faith towards a brand new beginning here with the Fool. Six of Wands. It looks like if that happens, there will be victory here. Something's about to happen, and it's going to happen fast with the Chariot coming. This is someone finally finding some direction, wanting to take control of this situation, using their willpower, perhaps even traveling to you here. Definitely very passionate with the Knight of Wands. It looks like this is going to be happening pretty quickly here. Now, within your spread itself, you do have the Knight of Swords. So whatever this is, there is some type of stress, some type of anxiety here. This also represents trauma in a way. So, there could have been some type of trauma bond between you and this individual. I do see where things are going to be changing, though, with the Wheel of Fortune here. This is a change for the better. This is an old cycle ending and a brand new cycle beginning. This is fate and destiny basically stepping in here. Now, we have the Empress within your spread. I don't know if this is you or your person, but the Empress is very giving, very nurturing. Usually the Empress is depicted by a woman who's pregnant, could be pregnant with ideas, could be a baby on the way. You could have a family with this individual. They could have a family of their own. The two of you could have tried to bring families together here. But the Empress is the birth of something new. Now, Ace of Pentacles, we all know with aces, that's brand new beginnings. The Ace of Pentacles is an opportunity. It's an opportunity. It brings in prosperity. It is about a new venture sometimes. But the Ace of Pentacles lets me know that there is an opportunity perhaps for the two of you to rectify the situation if needed. Now, with the Queen of Swords, whoever this Empress is, I would say, even the High Priestess within your deck itself, the Queen of Swords is someone who fights for the truth, who will break through all of the BS in order to find the truth. They're very clear-minded. They're very perceptive. They can take a lot of complex problems and break them down and find a simple solution. But this Queen of Swords is very smart, and they're not going to allow any type of lies and manipulation to happen, especially if there's some form of reconciliation attempt that's coming in here. Now, with the Nine of Wands, again, definitely some anxiety. You have the Nine of Swords and you have the Nine of Wands. This is you trying to stand up, trying to take a last stand, but also having that stress and anxiety, fear, worry. Now, I don't know if this is you or this could be your person. It depends on who is trying to start this reconciliation between the two of you here. Now, with the Three of Wands, this is about looking ahead. They're wanting to expand here. They're wanting to allow things to grow and develop between the two of you. They are offering you an Ace of Cups, which is a brand new beginning in love. This is overflowing love. This looks like it is something that's solid this time. But someone owes someone an apology here with the Page of Cups. This apology needs to happen before that Ace of Cups can come into formation here. Next, you have the Hermit. I don't know if perhaps, you're dealing with a Virgo here. The Hermit card is a Virgo card. It could just be, the search for truth. There's this contemplation. There's this search for truth. There's tapping in, trying to find some kind of inner guidance here. So it looks like whoever owes the apology, the person that's receiving it is going to try to take some time out here, really think about what's being offered, try to find the truth in this situation to figure out what's going on. Because I can say, whoever is owed this apology, they are good on their own right now with this Nine of Pentacles. This is also Virgo energy with this Nine of Pentacles. But Nine of Pentacles is all about emotional stability and satisfaction and really being able to take care of their own. And again, flip this, twist it, reverse it, however you feel this best fits your situation, whether this is you or whether this is your person. But it does look like when this apology finally does come, once we finally do have this turnaround here and this little cup of I'm sorry is offered in order to see if they can find this Ace of Cups, I do have to say this person is very well on their own. They're not pining over the other. They're not searching and waiting for them. It looks like they have decided to move on for the most part with this Three of Swords here. There was a lot of pain and heartache and grief when it came to this connection here, when it came to this union. and it exists. And I don't think this person has completely dropped all of that pain and grief and heartache that they experienced previously. So let's go ahead. Let's do the Love Oracle deck. Let's see if we can find any other messages that might help further this tarot read along. So Spirit, what else does Gemini need to know when it comes to this love connection here? What else can we tell Gemini to help them when it comes to these messages regarding love today, please, Spirit? What else does Gemini need to know? Okay, unfinished business for sure. This person definitely feels like there was something left that was unfinished between the two of you. You know, with this, it's funny because you have the Wheel of Fortune, which is all about brand new cycles. And you have the Spiritual Awakening, which is enlightenment, epiphany, life lessons, rebirth. Perhaps this person did finally learn some life lessons, and that's what's waking them up a little bit. Just be careful when this person comes in that they don't want to come in hot and heavy to begin with. Here with this hookup and one night stand. Storm warning. Yeah, there's definitely some drama still with this person here, which has caused a lot of stress and anxiety. You know, we've seen it in the read, and this is just confirming it. So thank you for that, Spirit. Yeah, there's fear here. A lot of insecurity, a lack of stability, a lack of security, a lack of trust within this relationship. I think we have third party interference. Perhaps that could have been a thing. Addictions could have been a thing. Something came in between the connection that you guys were trying to build at one time. Yeah, player. This person's coming off very charming, very manipulative. Could be a karmic. Definitely being tested here. This person might have thought that the grass was greener elsewhere and really left you out in the dust, out in the cold here. Expect some type of communication from this person. It does look like they are going to try to surprise you by contacting you, letting you know what's going on with them. Looks like whoever this apology is for, they have done a lot of healing. They have improved. They have mended some wounds here. I don't know if they're going to be ready to jump full force into this again, but it does look like they have done some of the work on themselves. And lastly, you had these two cards that were popped up, and this is mystery. So it looks like some things are not going to be known. And ghosted. So just be careful that this person doesn't do the same thing again that they've done in the past. Perhaps that's what the fear and anxiety is about taking this person back to, is just the unknown, the unsurety, the lack of any type of real guarantee that this person won't ghost again a second time here. All right, let's see. What else can we find out? Let's do 3 of these oracle cards. And then what I'm going to do is take this further into the extended and dive a little bit deeper into your person here. But let's finish this off with an oracle card. This is the Human Spirit Oracle. Really beautiful deck. I just got these. I love the green. It's so beautiful. Let's see what we have for you, though, please, for Gemini. Two more. All right. Thank you, Spirit. All right. So we have Eat Your Words, All Aboard, and Commune with Nature. Eat Your Words, number 34, which breaks down to a 7. Let's see what this one says. It says, hangry. Well, you better taste those words before you consume them. Sometimes all sorts of things come out of people's mouths. Maybe you think being snarky or rude is cute or funny, but here's the real. You never know what someone's going through. Everyone is going through something that is relative to them, and we never know quite how they will digest your words. A kind word can go a long way in the era of Karen and Kin. So douse those words in sugar if you intend on eating them. Bitter words can make you cocky and gag. Okay, so definitely the The lesson here is if someone does owe someone an apology, that person who is doing the apologizing definitely needs to eat their previous words and be very careful about how they come across this go round. Because words can do damage, they can hurt. So if anyone comes with their ego and not in a place of humility, I think this can go really bad really fast. And then you have a 7 itself. So 3s can be important, 7s can be important here. Let's see what this card says. It says, all aboard. Next stop. With so many causes, protests, and ideologies nowadays, it's so easy to hop aboard the newest trends and fund me campaigns. It's important to understand that not every cause is what's best for us all. Knowledge is power, and if you are feeling like hopping aboard a cause, have your facts, which in this day and age might be harder to find than one would think. It is great to be passionate for the world and to have a passion for change, but be sure it is the type of change that benefits humanity. By humanity, I mean the world and the earth as a whole, not just you, your family, or neighborhood. We aren't saying don't mow your neighbor's lawn or don't volunteer at the co-op, but when a cause limits the rights of others or dictates the choices of people, then let's get knowledgeable about all the facts. Let's do our research from reputable sources, because Uncle Jesse is a great person, but how many books has he read in the last year? With social media blaring at you with what you should believe and support, it's hard to sometimes find the right track to the best train out of the station. I love that advice, you guys, especially in today's day and age with politics, with national politics in the U.S., with national world politics, all of it. There's definitely a lot of opinions out there. There's definitely a lot of assumptions without the research. So I think that's good advice for anyone. So definitely don't look at things only from a you perspective. Look at it from a world perspective and really dive deep into what the truth is. And then finally, commune with nature, number 3. It says, does a bear poop in the woods? Let's go on a hike and find out. Get off the phone and computer screens and take some time to connect with the natural world, aka nature. When we are constantly connected to our devices, we lose that primal connection to the natural order. Mother Nature has given us everything that we need, but as a society, we have turned to materialistic things and technology. When we get anxious or feel trapped, the first thing we say is, I need some air. When our worlds become too much, we can find peace and solace in nature. Take time today to breathe in some fresh air, take in nature, and sit with your old friend, Mother Nature. Take your shoes off, let the soles of your feet touch the earth. Your worries will sink into the soil, and, at least for the moment, you can breathe a little easier. Very good advice. Definitely take some time for nature. Allow yourself to restabilize, definitely come back into equilibrium, get back your balance, balance your emotions, balance your thoughts, your heart, your mind, especially before having a conversation with this individual. So all good advice. So what I'm going to do now, guys, is I'm going to take this into the extended, and in the extended, I'm going to find out how does your person currently view you? What are their intentions towards you? What are their current feelings for you? What next steps are they planning on taking towards you? And then I'll give you some overall advice about this situation. So if you'd like, the link for the extended will be down below in the description box. Don't forget to give me a like and a subscribe. Please, it does so much to help me and my channel. I am getting back to doing these regular reads. I promise. I did take a hiatus for a moment, but I am back, baby. Back and better than ever. So I hope to see you all again very soon. So if this is it for today, thank you so much. I hope you have enjoyed it. I have certainly enjoyed bringing it to you. And if this is where we part, I do hope to see you again. And for everyone else who would like to join me in the extended, go ahead and click that link and I will be there. Thanks so much, guys. Bye.